What's going on YouTube? This is Ken from Texas Country Hunting. Today we're going to talk about the Springfield Armory 5-inch ported Prodigy. Let's check it out. Catch with the Surefire Turbo 300. Let's get that guy out of there. Yes, this is clear for those YouTube critics. So this here now, I've had this gun here for, probably right about a year or so. I got it right after they came out with the ported version on this. Used to have the 4.25 and got that as a carry gun, but I didn't really carry because it was just too heavy. Now this one here, this is a sidearm I've been using out whenever we go hunting for, again, probably since I've got it right about a year. And after the last range day, we just now hit 1,000 rounds of ammo through this, and you can see on there's got some smudge dirt up on there. I've never cleaned this, just fired it straight through every time. Put lube in there maybe once or twice just to make sure everything inside is still working just fine here. And I know this, when this came out, it got a lot of hate. You know, they talked about Prodigy, coming out with the budget 2011, just had a lot of flaws and issues on there, and I don't really see all those in there. I mean, compared to that, what the price of Staccato is, this is less than half of the cost of a Staccato. It runs fine. The trigger, it's okay. It's not the best trigger on the market, but it does the job. These come optics cut. You do got to get a plate. They're not a direct mount on here. And I can say I've had no issues with this firearm whatsoever. I've never had a jam. I've never had a failure. I've ran all kinds of random ammo in here. 115 grain, 124 grain, no problems whatsoever. And what I really like about this one, why I liked it better really than just a regular 5-inch, is just the port that it has up top. It really helps you keep this, on target when you're looking. And again, this one gets used a lot of time at nighttime. So if a pig runs towards you and you're using a thermal, it's really hard to track when something's running at you and there's multiple. It's easy just to pull a handgun out. You got your light on, you can identify your targets and go. This has never ever caused me any issues, and I'll use it every time. Now sometimes I'll circle through what I carry out there, when I'm out in the farm, cruising the property, but this right here seems to be the main one I use almost every single time. And looking up here at the front, I was really a big fan when they changed us over to have a ported model. Again, my honest opinion on using, once we hit past that 1,000 rounds, no problems, cycles fine. I guess the one con that I would have on here is it does get pretty dirty. Having this here, you would definitely see some, powder coming off. And you can look here, maybe you can see a little bit. It's got a little bit on there. Just wipe it off and you can go. That's it. That's the biggest con to me. Yeah, could the grip be better? Sure. Anything could be better again, but then that's going to change the cost. And, just this cost is so friendly on here with what it is I'm going to leave it the way it is. You may have a different opinion on that 4, but in my eyes, I like it just like that. And again, I'm not going to change anything else on here. Now, if you want to spend the money, you could do a trigger upgrade. EGW makes one. You could get a new grip on here, grip module. That's what you want to do. But really, compared to the Staccatos and the other ones that are on the market out there, this has probably got to be, in my opinion, one of the best budget 2011s out there. And 1,000 rounds, no problems. I consider that a win.